nephew, what you want to do? I want to whoop him, Monk. Whooped him, put his son in my car, and took him home.
While the beef was going
While
on.
the beef is full-fledged on fire. Right? This is real. But on the flip side, it's BET weekend. My baby mom and my daughter go to the celebrity basketball game. It's at Crenshaw High. People sending me pictures. Wack, what's up? I look at the pictures. It's my baby mom and my daughter. Guess who 2 feet behind them? Big U. Man, you don't think it's a problem? No, he just making sure they straight. I didn't have an inkling in my mind that, right?
Y'all nigga playing, that's.
No, but this what it was. But so now let's go to phase 2. Me and Stunner start doing business. I kick off Cash Money West. He had a group called OSB on some bullshit.
Yeah.
I really like the 2 youngsters. They're really cool dudes, both of them, right? So you got to remember, man, in the hearts of men, and I learned this the hard way, and I don't know if you've been in this, it's times to where the more you help somebody and they see you can help them, they start getting envious of what you able to do for them and what they can't do. Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So it's a catch-22. You damned if you do, damned if you don't. So when I kick off the Cash Money West thing, I got the whole West Coast, Saviii Third, Blueface, boom, I'm riding in a red rag Chevy playing Crip music. Is mad. I want the internet on fire because if you talking about Wack playing the Crip music, what Crip music? Saviii Third, Blueface. I'm marketing.
Right.
I know what I'm doing. It's business with me, right?
Yeah.
So now it boom. Big U has always wanted to have a position in music as being that guy, right? He wasn't around for Corrupt. That was Keita Rock and S-Mac them era. They did all that.
Yeah.
When that was what that was, right?
Yeah.
So now in his head, he felt like he's supposed to be the man.
He want a piece of it.
He want to be the one.
Yeah.
His head, I tried to do business with Birdman. How could you do it? And what all right? Look, I don't know what you tried to do with Stunner. Whatever relationship you got with Stunner, you got a relationship with QCP. I got a relationship with QCP. Yeah. Right? It's obviously his respect on both sides. Facts. But what he's done for you and what he's done for me that's just what he did.
Right.
They don't cross.
Right.
I'm not finna go to P talking about, hey man, what the hell you do for Wack? And vice versa, right?
Yeah.
So then that added to the little argument about the studio. But the argument amongst brothers was just that. It was arguing amongst brothers. I'm sitting back.
So he came to you about your business with Birdman.
What he did is he called one of the homies and said, the and everybody else, why he ain't reached down here and signed my group. Right? So now you got to remember, I get flack. All he want to do is business with the Crips. Listen, brother, I'm not a gang banger. I ain't been a gang banger for 25 years. I'm from where I'm from. I don't wake up hating a Negro because of a color. I've been outgrew that.
Right.
So if I'm looking at the analytics and I'm looking at what's going on, and when I go say, okay, this person right here is the one I think I can grow, right? If this person is a midget, a homosexual, a transgender, a Crip, a blood, whatever he may be, that's the person based upon the business I want to do business with. At the time, Blueface and Saviii Third is outrunning everybody. You got a little Negro running around, jumping on top of his car in front of the high schools and saying, I'm going to be at this high school next Friday. People ditching school. You got crowds of fans. He done built something for himself. He just so happened to be a Crip. I don't care. I'm not finna deny no young man a shot at something if he's deserving of it because he's from somewhere. It ain't gonna happen with me. That ain't what I'm gonna do.
Well, you did say you ain't gonna with the Mexicans because they from somewhere.
That's cap because I had a Mexican group called Coyote.
A certain kind of
Sureños.
Mexican. Yeah.
That's a fact because on this West Coast, I'm an ex-convict, homie. I didn't walk a lot of prison lines. I understand that. You get what I'm saying? And for me to do that puts my people in jeopardy because I know how that works. You take a Sureño, turn him into a Kendrick Lamar, they gonna come talk to you. So Loon, you done took $1 million of your money, invested, rolled the dice, built this dude. Now the dudes pulled up in your office telling you they need a cut. What you gonna tell them?
Ain't nothing.
Okay, bam. Now watch, remember what you dealing with. So now what they're gonna do out here, A. Holmes and his uncle in Folsom, yeah, they gonna stab his uncle up, and then had the uncle tell his sister, tell him to cooperate with them.
Yeah.
Now, dude ain't showing up to the sessions. He ain't doing what I need him to do because that's controlling him. I understand that. So
but
now
you didn't feel that about the Crip card though.
No, not at all. Because the only ones I dealt with, it's a lot of them I won't deal with. The only Crips I deal with is an individual that's a wolf. That's gonna make his Blueface ain't never one time told me I gotta talk to my homeboys about my business.
Yeah.
He told me, hey Wack, this my team right here. Learn who they are in case they somewhere I'm not. Respect them like you respect me. I never had to go sit down with his hood.
Right.
He did his business as a man.
Yeah.
And then he introduced me to the people that supported him. When I went to a few Damus, you know what they told me? I'ma holler at my homies and see what they think. I never heard nothing back. The first two dudes I went to was RJ, and he had some contractual things going on. I believe RJ would have did the business. And a dude named Rucci from Inglewood. And I went to Rucci because I did time with his daddy, Taco from NHP, right? So when I went to Rucci said he had to check in with his homies. I done signed 2 other after the fact and dropped a hit and still never heard nothing from him. So I'm doing business. The streets don't dictate my corporate business. That ain't gonna happen. And I'm not gonna bring the corporate shit to the streets. So when I do business with 6ix9ine, when somebody call me and say, hey, we got $500,000 for a date over here in Brazil, right? When I went and did an interview with 6ix9ine, my homies was with me. I didn't take them though. I don't bring them around that because that's corporate entertainment business that I'm doing. I'm not been the subject my homeboys because I know their ideology is what it is. They with me, but I'm not finna subject them to that because in their head, dude is this, dude's in my head. This is a dude that got a light on him. This is a dude that's being interviewed by everybody but us. And he's making the majority think, right, what he did was right because they don't know how to question this dude. I'm the only one that got 6ix9ine to pause and think about it and admit, you right, I ain't no gangster. You put some work in?
Right.
You went and laid something down?
Yeah.
No, I was just paying them. Okay, well.
Yeah, you're a supervisor, young.
Yeah, right. Yeah. And he started to understand that and embrace it to a point to where he like, shit, Wack, you right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I think let me go take a piss too, because that's why even when we talk about I want to spend a little bit more time on Clubhouse because I think that's where, in my opinion, some people would say that Clubhouse took you from a made man to a marked man.
Well, Clubhouse is how I was introduced to the YouTube, what we call the YouTube streets.
Right.
Remember I told you we got different divisions. I also have a media team.